Yeah, so we're here in Västerås to meet with Jesper Wallstedt. He has just got back from the World Junior Championship where he and Team Sweden won the bronze medal. Now he's home here in Västerås for a few weeks before he goes back to North America, to Minnesota, where he will try to play in NHL the coming season. So he's here preparing, and we're gonna check it out.
So this is where everything started. We're back in Västerås in the arena and on the ice where everything began. Always fun and always nice to meet all the people who've been on the journey with you. Be in the facilities where we're all started. So this is where I spend my time during most of the summers.
We've been working with Jesper since he was 15, and when we signed him he played here in Västerås. He had a really impressive early career. So when he was 15 he already played in the Swedish J20 series, where he is the youngest player still to play a game. Which is really impressive as he's a goalie. He's also the youngest goal scorer in the history of the J20 Swedish Junior Series. So yeah, he was good early, and he has only gotten better. So he has an interesting journey, and it's exciting to see where he's gonna end up, especially next year when he's moving over to North America and he's really gonna try to make it over there. No need to complain here. We're at a freezing cold drink, an early Tuesday morning. I guess the tennis team is soon waking up in New York at US Open here in a couple hours. The big differences between the sports. I think my last trip I was in Järvenpää in Finland, in a small village, 300 people or so watching hockey, and the tennis team is traveling around the world to Australia and New York and all these cool places. But we like it here, the hockey department. So no need to complain.
Playing with Luleå has been 4 great years. 2 first years were maybe a little bit slow, trying to adapt to everything you need and just trying to live by myself and take care of myself, and all those things just made me realize how important it is to take care of yourself and be very professional off the ice. That helped me a lot. I think I have a strong year in my back now, going in for my first pro year in America, so it's gonna be fun.
Yes, I played professional hockey myself for 20 years as a goaltender. I played in the SHL, I played in the NHL, and I also played the Russian league and all over Europe. So I played in most leagues, which really helps with the contacts we have here for Wesport hockey and all that stuff. So I've always had a passion to help other people, especially in hockey, and that's my job nowadays, and I love it. I love to see other people succeed.
Me, Michael and Nina is the 3 people involved in the hockey department here in Sweden, where me and Michael is the 2 persons that are hands-on involved in all our players, talking to all the GMs and the junior GMs and the coaches and everything.
Even though you just get drafted by an NHL team, there's still a lot of work to be done. That's just a start, you could say, of your NHL career. So with my experience and all that stuff, being through playing in the minor leagues and also in the NHL, I know the hard work that demands of you. Jäklar vilka pjäxor!
Har du inte sett mig?
Nej.
Intressant att sett dem.
Obviously, me being a goaltender, it's always fun to help other goaltenders as well. I mean, especially with equipment, it's always fun to kind of touch and feel a little bit. Du kör samma saker eller? Fast det är Minnesota. Ja. Men är det här samma som du har kört i Luleå eller liksom? I know the feeling, especially in the end of the games when the equipment is really heavy, they're wet and all that stuff, and you have to be prepared.
Här är dina knopp
strumpar måste du fan jobba på, Jesper. De var inte så snygga.
Fan, de gick ju viral under IV.
Är du det?
Ja. Yeah, my knob is a little bit special because it's quite small but also quite unique in some way. It's something I've done for a couple of years, just mostly because it's not going to be able to stick in the net, and it's going to be easy to pick up from the ice and also be like a way to stop your hand from going through the top.
The difference with the SHL and the NHL is in the SHL you kind of know you're going to be with the same team the whole year. In the NHL it's a little bit different. You can get traded, you can get sent down to the minor leagues, you can get moved around quite a bit, and it's not really sure that you're going to be in the same spot the whole year. So I think it's really important to have someone to talk to, because I mean it gets a little bit lonely over there as well. You're kind of far away from your family, and you spend a lot of time on your own in between practices and all that stuff. So you have to be mentally prepared for sure.
I took some time off directly after the season with Luleå. It was some rough times after that final loss, but after that I've been really trying to practice as much as I could, maybe stay off the ice a little bit and try to hit the gym a little bit more, but also been a little bit on the ice just before camp and then before World Juniors, and now I'm out back on the ice again last couple of days before I'm heading over there to rookie camp.
When I was going to my first NHL training camp, obviously I didn't know what to expect. For Jesper, it's going to be a lot of goalies. It's going to be 6-7 different ones that are really good, and maybe 70 shooters like forwards and defensemen out there. So it's going to be a lot of players that are going to give it all just to make the NHL team.
When thinking about Jesper's skills as a hockey player and a hockey goalie, the first thing that comes to my mind is his technical and tactical ability. Always when he plays, it looked so simple. He's never in a rush, he's always in the right position. He never do anything that looks kind of weird or something. He's always composed and always seem to be in the right spot, and that's obviously very important when you are a goalkeeper. The game is so fast, and the puck is going back and forth, and to have the ability to always see the next play before it happens and be in the right spot, it's something very unique with Jesper, and something he has had since he was a little kid.